Okay, good evening. My name is Rhiannon and I'm a member of the Swan recruitment team. Many of you have had contact with me recently to sign up for an RSVP for this event this evening. I've basically been invited tonight to discuss the recruitment process and the two entry pathways as a recruit with the Australian Federal Police. The first program is the Federal Police Development Program, which will see you attest as a Swan police officer in either ACT policing or national operations. The AFP is a state police force within the ACT, and community policing combines traditional policing activities with community development and law enforcement. Duties can include, in ACT policing, community liaison projects, responses to burglaries, traffic accidents and family violence, and also investigations of major crimes such as murder and armed robbery. National operations includes both aviation, uniformed airport policing and federal agent roles. National operations personnel are police officers who patrol national airports and investigate national and international crimes against the Commonwealth. Investigations may include terrorism, organised crime, drug trafficking, money laundering, people smuggling and identity theft. In addition, there are opportunities to work with international policing missions, other Australian law enforcement agencies and transnational law enforcement partners such as the FBI in the United States. Opportunities to specialise in other areas within the AFP are also available. You've met some of those personnel tonight, such as SRG and K9. However, additional policing time in the AFP, generally a minimum of 2 years policing experience, is required to join those specialised areas. The second pathway is as a protective service officer, which Tracy introduced earlier before. PSOs provides services including state point guarding, mobile patrols, security consultancy services, security training to government agencies and support for international peacekeeping forces. PSOs are located in a number of Commonwealth establishments and diplomatic missions around Australia and overseas, including but not limited to Parliament House here in Canberra, our foreign embassies and joint defence facilities at various sites around Australia. PSOs also have the opportunity to join AFP national and international operations and international peacekeeping missions. The AFP looks for a variety of traits when selecting employees. These include high levels of motivation, integrity, cultural awareness, commitment to working with community and a clean and minimal conviction and traffic history. The AFP also takes into account life experience and past ventures. The AFP character standards are available on our AFP website, and the standards define the minimum AFP character benchmarks for prospective candidates across all AFP roles and responsibilities. To be eligible to apply for a Swan role with the AFP, candidates must meet the following minimum requirements. Be 18 years of age, an Australian citizen, and hold a full manual driver's licence with no P or L plate restrictions. Further to this, there are also educational requirements. For policing roles such as federal agent, aviation and ACT community policing, candidates must have completed the Year 12 certificate or alternatively the Year 10 with a certified trade. For a PSO role, candidates must have completed a minimum of their Year 10. Each of the requirements must also be met at the time of application. There are several gateways that need to be completed through the recruitment process. If a candidate does not meet the required benchmark at any of the steps, then their application cannot progress further through the application process. The gateways include an online application. Applications may only be submitted through the AFP website when a vacancy has been advertised. An online cognitive ability test, or OCAT, is also completed. This is a 20-minute online psychometric test that is completed at home in an unsupervised environment. Following on from that is our physical competency assessment, or EPCA. This is a physical fitness component of the recruitment process and includes the beat test, push-up and sit-up test also. Following on from that is our assessment centre, which is an all-day assessment activity, including a panel interview, group activity, literacy assessment and recompletion of the OCAT, but this time in a supervised exam environment. Following on from that is our medical and psychological assessments, where candidates attend a medical and psychological appointment and are assessed against the standards for policing contexts. You are also required as a candidate to obtain a first aid certificate and also receive evidence of the ability to swim 100 metres freestyle unaided, and you also are required to be granted a full security clearance. To enable the AFP security vetting section to make an informed decision about your suitability for the AFP, they need to obtain details about you and your partner, if applicable, and you and your partner's background, including your employment, residential, financial, and personal histories. The clearance will also look at your past and whether you have previous history of disregarding the law. Applicants will also be required to account for any significant periods spent living in foreign countries or regular travel abroad to regions of interest. Once applicants have completed the recruitment gateways, they are placed into a merit pool. Candidates who are found suitable in the recruitment process and selected from the merit pool will be offered placement onto either a 26-week Federal Police Development Program or a 14-week Protective Service Officer Program. Candidates are also required to attend a Recruit Applicant Validation Centre or RAVC at the AFP College approximately 4 weeks prior to course commencement. Over this weekend, candidates will be put through a final PCA and final medical check. They'll be fitted for their uniforms, undertake team building exercises and several administrative tasks. Upon completion at the college, the training program, upon commencement at the college, the training programs consist of theory, physical training, driver training, defensive tactics training, with exams for each unit covered. During your time at the college, recruits are instructed in the theoretical and practical aspects of legislative powers and practices associated with their role. They will also receive training in the use of communication strategies and operational safety to assist them in resolving incidents effectively. All of the training undertaken is designed to prepare recruits for their roles for both police officers and PSOs with the AFP. Further to the entry pathways for sworn roles, the AFP also offers entry programs for unsworn or non-policing roles within the organisation. These include both our directions and graduate programs. The graduate program has been developed for university graduates. The graduate program provides the AFP with high-quality professionals who bring specifically identified skills and knowledge required by our organisation. Through participation in the program, successful applicants are trained and developed to become productive contributors to the AFP's vision to fight crime and to win. The Directions program has also been developed to provide entry pathways for Aboriginal and/or Torres Strait Islander Australians and includes both traineeships and cadetships. The Directions program traineeship is a 12-month employment and development program in Canberra. It includes exposure to the diverse range of business areas within the AFP, training in a Certificate 4 in Government, and support in preparing trainees for a career with the AFP. Finally, our cadetship pathway provides university students with a dynamic work experience opportunity while they study. The cadetship is a 12-week paid employment opportunity for students currently studying an undergraduate or diploma degree. Additional information regarding these programs is available on the AFP website, and members from both our recruitment teams and the Directions program will be available for discussions following this presentation. Thank you.